What up, B? So right off the bat, we have this Queen of Wands energy out here. And it's really just talking about this feminine not actually being emotionally stable. And talking about her having lacked a lot of fulfillment and stability in her life thus far. But because she is a lack, she has filled it with a lot of coping mechanisms. And a lot of these coping mechanisms, being that she has the vibratory frequency of a Queen of Wands energy, sometimes her passion and her confidence and all of these other flame inside of her actually starts to become a negative. And it actually starts to lend her abilities towards what I'm going to call the shadow side, or a little bit of a darker side of her nature. It's finding out that she has a good tongue and she is really good with manipulation through speaking. Really good at pulling the wool over someone's eyes because she speaks and moves with confidence. And there's this other energy out here of somebody truly seeing this unbalanced Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands who is emotionally lacking and therefore accidentally or unbeknownst to everybody else, leaning on her darker side more, but not in a positive way, not finding power from her dark side, but actually using it to her benefit and not worried if it hurts or harms others. And you're kind of coming into this realization a little bit, and she is starting to notice, this Queen of Wands energy, your pull away. And your pull away because you're sitting as the hangman out here, taking a new perspective on things, really reanalyzing a lot of what she says and what she does and the motives behind the way she does things. You're sitting back and you're waiting to make a choice. You're in this like state of outward judgment to where you see it's kind of messed up, but you're not quite sure what avenue to take yet, like where you want to go. And this pull away of your energy has her panicking. And the panicking from her comes off as like an escalation of arguments, of fights, of nitpicking, of a little bit of belittling, but also love bombing. A lot of clingy energy, a lot of grasping so tightly, and she feels your energy pulling away. But for you, it's actually not sucking you in back to her energy more. It's repelling you. So the things about her energy that you were kind of on the fence about, the more she holds on tight for fear of losing you, is actually what's propelling this tower moment like closer to you. You're being repulsed by the amount of clingy, needy, shady energy she's throwing your way in a hopes to try to re-woo you, is what my team is saying. Now, this tower is being seen as a transitional period for you. So it really is about this death card, an end to a space, really ushering in a new type of energy. So we have the Page of Wands out here, but they're using it to describe the transitional state of this death card. And they're saying that it's literally propelling you with this kind of fluttery fun side to your inner flame that is daring you to do what's difficult and daring you to look at what scares you. So there's still a part of being alone, and without this energy, even though you realize it's not an energy that benefits you, that still frightens you. And because that's the case, this transitional card, this death card, is gonna start your rebirth, but they're really just having to look at a lot of the cycles of what brought you here, and a lot about yourself, what you're accepting. And they're saying that this is really going to propel you, Mr. King of Cups. This is really going to propel you into the understanding of self more. You're starting should you take the leap of faith, which is choosing you and pulling further away from an energy, this feminine who does no longer serve you, what actually you're going to be allotted is room to grow the way that you need to for you. So you're getting your brazen new emotional beginning, but there's just this thought of that you're not out of the woods yet. Like you're not yet clear. You see how there's still a little bit of danger down here? You're not yet clear of her tactics, is what I'm hearing. But my team is saying, like, do not let that stop you. Like, you need to come in full-fledged, full force with all of the ness, all of your power, all of your confidence that is in your fire energy. Because even though you were water, the direct opposite of water is fire. And because you are balanced in water, you are also a fire element at your nature because it is your direct opposite. So they're saying that there is a time where you will need to utilize your fire. And if you're paying attention, your team will tell you when. That is a Sunday morning message. I am going live around 11 Eastern Standard Time with Keys of Wisdom 369. So please join us. Bye.